Vaginal odor is caused by male cowards and simps. Okay? So, really, really think about that statement right there, fellas. And ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit has to be talked about. This has to be talked about. Now, the reason why I say vaginal odor is caused by male cowards and simps, let's start with the cowards. The cowards are the men who are too afraid to tell you because they don't first of all they don't want the confrontation. And I'm speaking from experience. As a young man in the game, I was a coward and a simp. And we have got to talk about these things, such as vaginal odor. Now, you really ain't lived, you really ain't really been out here in the field, you really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you some stories. I'm going to share some stories about the vaginal odor of these bitches. But the cowards are the guys who are afraid to tell their bitch that they got fat, you know, shit like that. We'll save that for another day. But a lot of guys are afraid to have uncomfortable conversations with women for the sake of offending them. So I've already told you, a lot of you bitches are fat because men didn't have a heart to tell you. If you were dealing with a real man, you probably wouldn't be fat because he wouldn't allow you to. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas coddle to your bullshit. You know? The simps are the guys who see no wrong in a bitch. They are the janitors of the game. They are the scavengers, the cleanup man. You know? The bitch getting fat, he don't want to say nothing because he don't want to lose her. You know? The simp, even when confronted, like if with a simp, right? A simp could be confronted with the truth and still lie to the bitch so she feels good. For instance, if the bitch says that, I think something's wrong with me, you don't smell that, the simp will say no. The simp will say, nah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Because the simp is so happy to be getting pussy regardless, he don't want to fuck it up. Okay? You know, the simp is asked, do I look fat? Am I gaining weight? Nah, you're just fine. You're perfect. That's the simp. She was asking for realistic confirmation from you, and you simped out. Thus, keeping this bitch pussy stinking. Now, I had a conversation with a Mexican woman yesterday. And I've been having conversations. I told myself before I do this show, I've been saving this one in my phone. I told myself before I do this show, I want to get my ducks in a row. So I got the experience. I got the questions that I've asked multiple women. And here's what we come up with, fellas. Here's what we come up with, fellas. I spoke with a Mexican woman yesterday. And we were having a discussion, and we were talking about vaginal odor. And I asked her, just be honest. Just be honest. You know, you went to a school with multiple races of women. What women do you believe have the worst vaginal odors, or have it more frequent or more pungent. You know, potent vaginal odor. And this is my homie, so she flat out just told me. Black girls. She's like, I don't know what it is. They spend all that money on those purses and all that shit, doing all that shit to their hair, but it's times where you can smell their vagina through the jeans. Now, I know what motherfuckers gonna say. All races of women are prone to stank pussy. And I get it. But there's other races of women that do something about it. Spoke with a black nurse. I spoke with a black nurse. She told me, out of all the clientele that come in to get checked out, and when they put on that little, when they sit the motherfucker hoes on that wax paper, when the motherfuckers is sitting on that wax paper with their ass cheeks out with the gown on, the black bitches stank to goddamn. From a medical standpoint, I said, whoa. Now, I'm going to get into some things that nurse gave me to share with y'all in regards to that. You know? Now, I have spoken to a white nurse. And a white nurse told me the same fucking thing. Black women have poor vaginal maintenance skills. Okay? Now, I'm putting a lot of blame on the brothers. Here's why. Black men standards are so low and unsanitary. Okay? All right? Black women are not required to have much but just a ass. No matter, shout out to Red Blizzard, man. Before we open up the lines, you know we gotta hit that 100 mark on the super chats. We have $5 for the build up right now, family. I need all my mods posting the links, you know, cause we about to do something real special in a few days for the church. I got something I'm doing for y'all. It's gonna be real special. Okay, I'm blaming black men for black women pussy stinking. I'm blaming y'all. And with that said, I blame myself, my younger self, because I had to think about it. I was a coward. I was a simp. A lot of black men fuck through these smells. Fuck through these odors. You know? Every black woman you deal with is not going to just be honest about their vagina. All these bitches right now in the comment section. Shout out to Kevin, man. Appreciate that. All these bitches right now in the comment section can swear up and down they pussy smells good. Now, I don't hear white women declaring that shit, that they pussy tastes like, wow, they smell good. See, this is a guilty party here. I don't hear the Latin woman even making that a part of the conversation. Now, I dated white women, and I dated Latin women. And I'm going to be honest, I did not experience any pussy problems. Okay? And majority of the black women have pussy issues. There's a lot of issues with these bitches, man. Now let me tell you what the nurse lady told me. the black nurse, she told me that the most sanitary vaginas that she's came across are the Latin community. She told me, this is a black woman who told me, she's like, white women are pretty good, but the Latin women have a methodology for their pussy that is a little different than a lot of people. And she was telling me about this thing that they stick in their pussy and it dissolves. And I will almost want to say it's like a tea bag potpourri thing, and they wear it all day, and it keeps their pussy smelling and on point and keeps everything pH'd and everything. You know, I wish I could remember what the fuck she told me, but she said most Latin women use that. Now, she said most white women get checked up all the time thoroughly, and they have a better diet because pussy is like baking a cake. One false move and it's fucked. Shout out to I Am Cal. If you sneeze wrong, this bitch should get a yeast infection. If the bitch jeans too tight, she'll get a yeast infection. And from what this black woman told me, she said it's a lot of factors that is the reason why your average black woman pussy is not going to be in order. First of all, they using old school nigga slave methods, okay? Plantation methods on the pussy. See, the white woman, Mexican woman, they going to the doctor. Y'all hoes going on trips. And then you let your grandmother give you pussy advice. That's like having a luxury car and letting an alley mechanic work on it. That's what your grandma is. Your grandma is the alley mechanic of your pussy. Telling you all this old bullshit about vinegar, you know what I'm saying? Epsom salts, you know, soak your pussy, all this old bullshit, put some tussie on it, all this old bullshit. Also, you could not go to the doctor. You go to Big Mama. See, these motherfuckers go to the doctor. You go to Big Mama. And Big Mama pussy probably stink. Just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you hoes got slavery tactics for y'all pussy. We had 67 y'all on the super chat, man. We're going to get the lines open in a few. I got a lot to address. A lot of these bitches know they pussy stink. Shout out to my man Joe. A lot of these bitches know they pussy stink. You know? And it doesn't matter the education. It doesn't matter where she lives. It doesn't matter how pretty she is or how well she keeps her hair done. It's about her hygiene. And I'm going to be honest. We have to rate it. The laziest women are our women. Because we don't crack the whip. These black women just started working out. And they still cheating, going to go get their asses done in the DR and all that shit. And I always told motherfuckers, yeah, she got her ass and her titties done. But that pussy still can be garbage. A lot of you hoes is putting $4,500 worth of ass on garbage pussy. You see what I'm saying? $4,500 of ass on garbage pussy. So I always tell these bitches, get your teeth fixed first. Get your pussy in order. Now, I gotta attribute just the setup alone, just all things add up to black women having the nastiest pussies. You know, just the obesity rate. Just the laziness. Peace. It's the God, Minister Jap. You already know. To view the rest of this exclusive content, you must become a Patreon. Go to patreon.com/TheMinisterJap. Become a Patreon. You can see all the latest videos in its entirety. Peace.